మిత్రం అండ్ బంధువు మిత్రులారా వనకం స్వాగతం వెల్కమ్ టు సౌత్ ఏషియా మ్యాప్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఛానల్ intellectual chatriya's channel mitrona we are looking today at part 29, that is in our population series, that is demography series or population explosion series, population elephant on the planet earth. The title of today's part 29 description is some of the global milestones in chronological and political or events on the planet Earth from 1 billion people to 8 billion people. The number looks very trivial if you look casually. That is not trivial. Until millions of years, human population, even before the start of agriculture, 8000 BC was only 8 million. In 1818, that became 1 billion. Billion means 1 followed by 9 zeros. Thousand means 3 zeros. Million means 6 zeros. Billion means 9 zeros. Trillion, T is 12, 12 zeros. How we navigated from 1 billion to 8 billion in such a short time of around about 200 years, 1818 to 2018 or 2020, does not matter. What are the major global population milestones you will get from this very bird's panoramic view? And Mitranam, this is our population series. We are in part 29. Earth population 1 to 8 billion major milestones. And in this series, there are others, and you can go and look at them and explore them further. And all of these presentations are at YouTube channel. There are 608 presentations, South Asia maps. You can Google Reddy YouTube. These are all various playlists. Each playlist has around about 10, 15, 20 presentations on varied diverse topics of Indology, ecology, that is the humans on planet Earth. So this is what this icon is 1 billion, then 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion. To start with is very easy, 1818. Remember, the events years are little bit, sometimes we see 1805, something like that. I have made it little bit massaged it or tweaked it so that these things are very easily etched in your mind. Some of those numbers are actually projections estimates, so it does not matter. It's 1805, 1810, 15, 1818. So things are made so that the audience will get a broader, deeper understanding. That part you keep in mind. 1818, 1 billion, and that is the Battle of Waterloo time in Bharat, that is the Anglo-Maratha War. The Marathas were completely defeated, the Peshwa Bajirao too, and Maratha dominions were made part of British imperial territories, British imperialism. 1818. 1919 is just after World War One. We can see the British in Mesopotamia or Treaty of Versailles, uh, end of the Khilafat agitation in Bharat, and so on. Khilafat agitation beginning, and so on. So 1919, that is 2 billion. Then this should be 1959. Yeah, I made correction here, the same thing. So I will. So 1959 is very important. That is the beginning of Vietnam War. In Bharat, the Pandit Nehru's government dismissed democratically and popularly elected Communist Party government in Kerala province of Namudripad government. 1959, beginning of Vietnamese War. You can see Vietnam War begins 1959, 3 billion. Then 1974, the Watergate affair, it was like some sort of a scandal, something like that, where Richard Mellow's Nixon forced to resign. Watergate affair, that is 1974, 74 4 billion. Then 1987, uh, the popular Prime Minister of Bharat, MG Ramachandran, or popular known as MGR or matinee idol, passed away. That is almost 2 years prior to the ending of Reagan administration or so. 1987, Ramachandran, Reagan, you can remember. 2000, that means the population of Bharat itself hit 1 billion. At partition independence time, post Radcliffe time, Bharat started with around about 350 or 360 million people. It hit 1 billion. That means nearly tripled. That is not a small event. 2000. Population of the entire world is 6 billion. Then 2011, the once many times chief minister and a refugee from Purbi Bengal, East Bengal, across the Bhagirathi line or east of Hooghly line, Jyoti Basu of Pashchim Bengal passed away to 2010 or 2011. That does not matter. 2023 COVID time or Obama time, there are 8 billion people on the planet Earth. See, I have just, see, easy to remember. I have put this the entire planet Earth, right? This is one globe or a sphere, and put it on the top. You get 8. Then put 3 times again. You have 2 here, 3 here. 8,000 million. That is 8 billion. The same thing, 8 billion on the planet Earth. That roughly indicates the this is the Janaba, the population, and this is our I. Excuse me. That means, uh, you see that from this website, World Meter, you can see there are 8,100 or so million people on the planet Earth. This the 6 zeros means million. This is the billion, 8.1 billion. So far in this year, 2024, this recorded in September 4th or so, there are 90 million births and 42 million deaths. That means net is around about 47, and we are growing that. So that is in, yeah, the planet Earth. You see the planet Earth here, fascinating. 1880, we have only 1 billion. 1919, we have 2 billion. And 1959, that is Vietnam War time, we have 3 billion. Nixon resignation, we have 4 billion. Then we hit 5 billion during the Reagan time, 87, 6 billion during the 20, 2000, 2001, and then 8th billion we hit during Biden's time. So 1818, after Battle of Waterloo or Monroe Doctrine time, we can see 1 billion people on the planet Earth. Then 1919s, during the World War One and Treaty of Versailles and so on, and 1919, you can see Woodrow Wilson time. Yeah, the population of the planet Earth was 2 billion. Then 59, almost at the end of term of one of the Dwight Eisenhower's time, the Vietnam War began. He was the general in the World War II also, and that is the 3 billion people in 59, 4 billion people in 74, that is the Richard Mellous Nixon's time, and 87, the Reagan's time, we have 87, 5 billion, and 2000, during the final years of Bill Clinton's administration, and of course, we are in 2023, Biden's administration or COVID time. So very important. One should be having a broader idea of what is a million, billion. I have put a presentation. You can see in the demography for human population how to remember the big number. This is the Africa, a Sahel region of Africa. There is a big river called Niger, based upon the country Niger comes from. Also, neighboring Nigeria comes from. There is a historic city called Timbuktu. You remember Timbuktu town? Then T is, and if you just massage the spelling little bit, Timbuktu, 1000 is three zeros, 3 and T, 1000. Then million is six zeros, Tim. Baktu, billion is nine zeros, trillion, 12. That's a very big number. Then, of course, 15 zeros, 18 zeros after one. Quadrillion are here and quintillion, 18. So I have explored that further, and you can look at that one, Timbuktu, based upon how to remember these big numbers. And India, they use a little bit different. Lakh means just one zero less than a million. Crore means one zero less than a million, so that you can remember. And I have posted other population series. You can look at the proper in the demography or population folder like that, and many of those uh, presentations I have put in, and you can look at them. And I have also some ecology series, and you can also look at that ecology series. You will get lot of understanding, and this is also various India population, very detailed aspect. If you are not aware of population areas and density, your understanding of any socio political economic event on the planet Earth is very incomplete. That is, to put in Indian words, playing Ramayana without drama. In Europe, they called playing Macbeth, this drama, without a Prince of Denmark, who is the most popular character of the play. And hope that will put you, Mitronam, in proper perspective. And that is the global milestone 1 to 8 billion people on the planet Earth. How we reached, we completed. Next presentation to be the population pump of United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh, a premier province in Bharat that pumps humongous amount of people to Bharat, because we are living in an island planet Earth, that is to the planet Earth itself. That is a very big concern. We'll look at it next time. And if you like these presentations, you can put your comments or any suggestions, and even you can consider subscribing the channel as well as bringing it to the notice of your friends. That will bring the knowledge to the other people. And this is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia Maps Intellectual Kshatriyas channel.